Hi guys, Blake and Matt from the Football Boots team, and today we are looking at Romelu Lukaku's boot history.
Lukaku?
Yeah, it's Lukaku.
That's Stormzy, fella. He's got the wrong picture. That's Stormzy.
Got Adidas tracksuit. Adidas.
Nah, it's not Lukaku. It's not Benteke. It's Stormzy.
Oh, whatever.
You got it wrong.
So what boots was Lukaku wearing when he was at Anderlecht? So this is him when he was 16 years old in the under-16s for Anderlecht. Adidas kit. What boots is he wearing? Of course, he's massive, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He's such a different size. Obviously, in terms of his height, that's going to be the same for the boot size as well. So these little guys here, they're probably wearing like a UK size 6. Back then, he was probably like a UK size 10.5 like me now.
It's Rashford, isn't it?
It could be Rashford, to be fair. That's a lookalike, doppelganger.
Alright, so at Anderlecht, Lukaku's first boots were Adidas. So a few pictures here. We've got F50s. We've also got Predators. So Predators and F50s were the boots that Lukaku was wearing at Anderlecht. The next one we see, so this is his move to Chelsea. What's he wearing?
So he's wearing the Adidas Predators, and the reason that he's wearing Adidas for Anderlecht was because Anderlecht's kit was Adidas, and also at Chelsea as well it's Adidas. So that's usually what you find with footballers. They wear the same boots as the kit deal, but these Predators were actually pretty good. They were one of the better ones before they got a little bit poor, but I actually did like this.
Yes, so next we have, so this is one of Lukaku in training, and one of Lukaku playing maybe a pre-season friendly, but what's he wearing now?
So he's wearing the Total 90 lasers, and Blake actually has the pair on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yes.
Massive fan of these boots. I had them in the black and yellow colourway, and these were actually really decent, to be fair, and obviously a boot which is pretty suited to him, being very powerful.
Yes, I actually thought they were the CTR 360s, but they're not. They're another colour.
Very similar.
Right?
Yeah.
So now on to, this is him at West Brom, so what's he wearing now?
So on the left hand side we've got another pair of the Total 90s, moves on to the next pair of Vapor 9s. Really nice pair of Vapor 9s they were, a bit of a golf ball dimple on top, but to be fair he's had as much different haircuts as he has football boots. We've seen about 5 pictures so far, and he's changed it every time.
Exactly right. Next picture we see Lukaku in an Everton kit, so this is when Lukaku signed on loan at first at Everton. He's wearing a Vapor 9, that high-vis colourway, and that really nice away kit. What's he wearing on the right there?
Right hand side he's wearing the Superfly 4s. So what a pair of boots these were. So obviously in that bright mango colourway, very bright colourway, but if you're Lukaku you're like 6'5", you're built like a brick wall. You can pretty much wear whatever you like. Defenders behind you, smash them out of the way, shot on goal, not bad.
What size is Lukaku, by the way?
So Lukaku is UK size 12.5. 12.5.
12.5, that's crazy.
Stormzy, to be fair, Stormzy just released his song Too Big For Your Boots. He's a UK 12, so they look like each other, and also they've got very similar foot size.
Jesus, crazy. Alright, next picture we see another Everton kit, but now he's on to the Laser Orange Superfly 4. Just another picture of the launched Superfly 4. So yeah, he was big into those boots when they were launched in what, mid-2014?
I'm actually pretty surprised that he's wearing the Superflies. Like the Mercurial brand as a whole, they're really quite narrow fitting, and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty convinced they would actually have pretty wide feet. Like the size of him, and also how stocky, he must have really wide feet. So to wear some Superflies, that is a really big deal.
You can actually see how big those boots are there, aren't you?
Yeah, like that lacing system is so wide.
Alright, next picture. This is a Vapor 10 Metal Flash. So he switched to the Vapor 10 from the Superfly.
So obviously didn't like the collar, which is a fair thing. I mean, I don't like the collar myself, so if I wore a collar boot, I'd be like, get rid of that. Bring in a Vapor 10. Again, it's a bit of a surprise because they are so narrow fitting, but I think the Vapor 10s were a great boot, and me personally, I think they're better than the Vapor 11, just because the upper is a little bit softer.
I definitely agree, Matty. The texture on the Vapor 10 is just really, really nice. So now, next picture. So this is Lukaku marketing the Hydrogen Phantom 2 when it was launched, when was it launched? Mid-2015, was it?
Yeah.
So I don't think he actually wore these boots for long. He just marketed them with like Cavani and Jamie Vardy and all those types of strikers. So next picture, he actually moved to the Laser Orange Vapor 10 as well. So what's that the boot on the right?
Well, I'm not surprised he actually moved to the Vapor 10 because those Phantom 2s with the collar, they weren't the best boots. I thought the collar's a little bit average, and also the upper was pretty stiff as well. So he went into the Vapor 10s, but then he did go into the Hypervenoms, but those low cut versions.
So the finish, was it the original finish?
It was the original finish. So again, the upper is a little bit stiffer, but it doesn't have the collar. I don't think he was the happiest in these boots because later in the video, we'll see when he does like a boot, he stays in for a much longer time.
Okay, so next picture, we see Lukaku and another pair of Hypervenom. This is the, liquid chrome finish. Just another picture there. Next picture, what is Lukaku wearing?
So he's wearing the Vapor 10s again, and he's at that Radiant Reveal colourway. Yeah. One of the better colourways to be fair on the Vapor 10. I was quite out there with that gradient effect. Much better than a Hypervenom Phantom on the finish, that second generation for sure. and then on the right hand side he's moved into the Vapor 11, so that Spark Brilliance colourway. So the first time we saw that upgrade, but as I've said, I do prefer the Vapor 10 to the 11, and he doesn't stay in the 11 for that long.
No, so this was pre-Euros, and this was the 2016-17 season start of it. So this is Euros. So what was he wearing at the Euros?
The Euros, he was wearing the Nike High Vapor finish in the Spark Brilliance colourway. Lukaku, you have very, very good taste. These were a great boot, still a great boot today, and also one that he has been in for quite a long time before changing to what he's wearing now.
So you also see De Bruyne in the new Superfly 5, really nice kit combo there. At the Euros, he did actually wear that Radiant Reveal Vapor as well, so he wore the Vapor 10 and the High Venom finish at the Euros. And yes, the next picture is Lukaku in a pre-season friendly against Yeovil, wearing what?
So he's wearing the Adidas X16. Now this was the first big change because he was in Nike boots for such a long time. Yeah, he did change between the Superfly, the Vapors, the High Venom Phantoms, the High Venom Finish. He did change up quite a lot, and it also intermixed. So one game on the weekend he might wear the Vapors, the weekend after he might go and wear the Finish. But this was the first time that he actually went back into those Adidas boots since his early career. Are they a good boot though?
I think they're good value for money, that's all I'd say about them. So next picture we see Lukaku, so he's switched back, not into that, he's switched back into the Phantom 2 now, but with that better upper, right? Yeah,
so the better upper is still that Spark Brilliance colourway with that honeycomb Nike skin, but for this time, I don't know why, he's actually gone back to the collar. He obviously didn't like it in the first place. He tried the Superflies, went into the Vapor, he tried the Phantom 1, then went back into the Finish, so I'm not sure why he's now back into the collar football boot, but as I said, it's all about that upper, big tick.
Next boot for Lukaku is actually the Finish again, and this is something we saw on his sort of side of his boot. Mum, you're my inspiration.
I love my mum, and do you know what? I might get mine done as well. So these are my brand new pair. These came like this week, so I might go take them back to the shop and get Mum, you're my inspiration. Mum, if you're watching, I'm going to do it for you.
You can tell because of the little fingers.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so next picture, nice Everton away kit. This is the Phantom 2, so he switched back from the Finish, now back to the Phantom 2, so he was chop and changing between the Finish and Phantom. Don't know why he did that. Next picture, what do we see Lukaku wearing now?
So he's actually wearing now the X16 Plus Pure Chaos.
Yes.
So he obviously wore those 16.1s with the lace cover. This time he has got the lace cover on there, and trust me, the difference in upper between the 16 and the 16 Plus is massive. It's not just that it's got a lace cover, the entire upper itself is so much thinner, softer, more flexible. If you've got the money, go for the Pure Chaos, and I'm not surprised that he went into those boots. I think they're top level.
Next picture and next boot, no, this is another picture of the Stella Pure Chaos, nothing different there. So this, what is this now?
So now he's gone from Adidas to Nike, from Nike to Adidas, and now into Puma. For some reason he's just thrown an Evo Speed out there. Maybe he wanted to add a bit of pace to his game, which isn't really him anyway. He's all about power, but he's gone into the Evo Speed.
So the Evo Speed, what, SLS?
I'm not sure.
16 version, I think?
It's either the SL or the SL Leather.
Who knows, who knows. So what is this? What is this now? So this is the next boot he wore.
Next boot he's wore, he's taken Puma aside, he gave him a go. He's obviously not a quick, pacey player, he's more powerful, so he put them aside, and then he's brought back in the High Venom Phantom 2 in that new upper, and also that electricity black and green colour.
Yes, yes. Next picture, what is he wearing? He's wearing something different now.
I know, Vapor 11 again in the floodlights pack. He just can't make up his mind. I think that's what the whole video is. Sometimes footballers get their pair of football boots and they stick with them for such a long time, like me, like you as well, like the Evo Power, something like that. But Lukaku just can't make his mind up right now. He's switching between silos and brands so much. But at the moment here, at this picture, he's wearing the Vapor 11.
So this is the Merseyside derby, he's wearing the Vapors, so maybe he just wants a bit more speed in his game. Right, now he's back into the Phantom 2, so again, he's switched back to the Phantom 2s. Next picture, what are these?
So these are the Vapor 11s, and to be fair to him, although I don't think it's the best boot or better than the Vapor 10, this is no doubt the best colourway of the Vapor 11 we've seen.
100%. So yeah, back into the Vapors from the Phantoms. So what is this now? This is just a training image with Roberto Martinez, with Lukaku there.
This is madness. So this is the Adidas Predator Power Sweat. Look, it's a great football boot. It's one of my own favourite football boots of all time. But where did he even get these from?
I don't know, maybe Roberto Martinez, he's got Adidas Gloras on, so maybe he gave them, there's an old pair he gave them.
It's absolutely crazy. So he's gone from all these brand new pairs of boots, he wants to add a bit of pace to his game with the Vapors, a bit of pace to his game with the Evo Powers, a bit of power with the High Venoms, but now he's gone back to like 2008 maybe with the Power Swerve. A great boot, but just a little bit interesting.
Crazy, crazy. Next picture, so that he's back into the Stella Pure Chaos for just a few Belgian friendlies. Next boot we see is what?
So we've got the Vapor 11 in the newest colourway, and I think it is actually quite nice, and I think he's probably going to be pretty happy with these ones.
So there's Rojo as well wearing the Vapors. Strange choice for him. Next picture, so this is the current boot he's currently wearing. It is what?
So these are the X16.1 leather. So now he's just brought a bit of leather into his game. He's been wearing so many synthetic pairs of boots. I thought they were good synthetic boots, like the Hyper and Phantom 2 and the Finish, and also the Vapor 11. I think they're pretty good synthetic uppers.
Yes.
But he's obviously chucked them away, he's put them somewhere, maybe to keep for later on, because he'll probably bring it back at some point knowing him. Yes. But at the moment he prefers a bit of leather with a speed boot.
So for most of the season he did wear Nike, especially the Hyper and Finish, especially this colourway as well, but now he's Adidas, so this might sort of mean he's going to move to Manchester United. You can't
say just because they're mates off the pitch playing a bit of basketball, you can't say he's going to sign for United. It doesn't work like that.
Instagram all the time.
Yeah, but I hang out with you, but I'm not going to play for your club, I'll play for my club.
He's moving to Manchester United.
No, don't believe it, don't believe the hype.
Alright guys, that is our Romelu Lukaku history. Thank you very much for watching, and as always,
we'll see you next time.